All right, let's look at knowledge check 6.5.1. So this says the Ames housing data has an overall qual variable that measures the quality of a home. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at this quick. So we have Ames. Let's just look at the test data, and I want to go ahead and select overall qual. So we can see for a given house, be measured as average, above average, very good, above average, below. We could actually go ahead and let's count the different values here. So we can see that we have these homes range in condition from, or quality, from very poor all the way up to very excellent. You can see that we only have one very poor home. We've got 4 that are poor, and we have 7 that are very excellent. So the bulk of our homes actually fall in this average, above average, good to very good. But we do have some outliers in the other ranges. All right, so number 1 said, plot the relationship between sale price and the overall qual variable. Does this look to be a relationship? Does there look to be a relationship between these two variables? All right, let's go ahead and do that. So what we can do is ggplot. I'm going to look at the training data, AES. So on the X variable, I'm going to do overall qual. On the Y variable, or Y-axis, I'm going to do sale price. And then what I can actually do is give me a box plot. So now I can see the distribution of the sale price for each of these different levels of overall quality. And when we look at this plot, I mean, it looks quite obvious that there is a relationship, right? Our box plot, the center line in our box plot, which represents the median, is increasing. So we can see that on average, like basically the average sale price for each of these different levels of quality tends to increase, where we could say, hey, look, if your home is excellent, very excellent as far as quality, you can have a pretty good expectation that the sale price is going to be higher than if your home has a poor, fair, or below average. So there definitely looks to be some kind of relationship. But what is this relationship? Well, to really explicitly state how this relationship is measured, we can use simple linear regression to do so. So let's go ahead and we're going to create a quality model. And so I do linear regression. I'm going to go ahead and fit my model that is sale price is a function of overall qual. And I'm going to use my Ames training data. So I can run that, get that. So now what I can go ahead and I can now just get the coefficients, qual LM. And here we see that we have our coefficients for the predictor terms of a poor quality all the way up to very excellent. Now it's important to realize here, you should always understand what is the reference level for a given variable or qualitative variable. And we can get that if we just look at, we look at levels for Ames train, and I want to look at overall qual. So we can see that these are in order from very poor up to very excellent. So this first level within our factor variable, this is going to be the reference variable. So when we see this intercept, what this means is, on average, homes that have a very poor quality listing, on average, the sale price is $37,800. Now, for a home that is considered poor, not very poor, but poor, the next step up, then on average, it looks like the home, the average sale price is $13,503 more than very poor. Now we can see in this case the p-value here is 0.65. So that's not very small, right? So we could say that we don't have very high confidence that there's a true difference between the expected sale price of very poor homes, the reference, right, the intercept, and homes that have just poor rating. However, if we look down, we can see that as we get to like below average, average, above average, these are all what we would consider pretty small p-values, getting close to zero. So we could say that all these are statistically different, or the difference in the sale price for these type of homes compared to very poor quality homes are statistically significant. And for each one of these, the coefficient is just telling us what is the difference in the average sale price between the very poor homes and the home with that said quality rating, such as above average. So in this case, we can expect homes that are above average as far as quality. We can expect them to have about a sale price is $124,175 more than homes that are considered very poor.